got an A main with the EB410. Hello folks, welcome to Netcruzer RC. Alright, I have made it to BEGO RC Raceway in Napierville, Quebec, and I'm about to go out for the first time with the Tekno EB48.3 J Concepts Reflex. They should be great, they're brand new, so we'll get them out there, scrub them in. This track I'm not familiar with at all, so I'm going to take it real easy, but I'll go out there, we'll show you some first initial laps. Really windy too, it's real windy. But look at that rig. That's a pit rig, holy cow. This is mine. I mean, I got a pretty cool rig too, but it's a little rinky dink, but it's cool, I love it.
0.6. 6.9. Air Cushing 38.1. Philippe Bedard 30.9. Dave Morning. Unknown driver 35.1.
Okay, we can talk about this a bit. It got really hot. It came off at 145 degrees Fahrenheit, and the servo tape let go. Overall, I think I just need to turn the timing down and turn the turbo off because it just had way too much speed. I gotta try and dial this down so it doesn't get so hot and fix up some of the looseness here, and then just try and drive it better. It was a little bit all over the place, and I think it might be a little bit too stiff. It seemed really bouncy, so I might soften down the suspension some. And we'll try that. It's now the next day for me, and just had my breakfast. I'm gonna get out and get ready to do the qualifying in mains today, but I just wanted to get a chance to just quickly talk to you because I imagine it's gonna get kind of busy and I might not get a chance to do a whole lot of filming, although I will put a GoPro on my head for my races. The EB48 initial setup was really twitchy. I had to dial it down a little bit, so I took out all of the extra timing that was already dialed into the motor. I don't know why it was turned up so far, but I put it back to 0. And I turned off my turbo timing in my ESC. I had to put in a lot of exponential in the steering, a 50% exponential curve into the steering. Overall, I found that this 0.3 is extremely twitchy, which could be a good thing, but it's extremely agile. Traction roll if you give it too much steering, so I dialed down my initial steering, but then I can still get full throw when I need it. The other change was I just had to soften up my suspension a little bit as it was a little bouncy, a little harsh, and overall I think we're ready to go. J Concepts Reflex. They're in what's called medium soft long wear. It's a double red dot. They've been performing extremely well. I did not think that a medium style compound would work here, but it does. It's a medium soft, whatever that means. And hey, check it out, we're official. Shirts are still on order. Well, the other update was for the EB410. I took this out on the BEGO track completely with what I run at Electrosport, and these are reverse rotation positrons, and I have some dirt webs up on the front, all in clay compound. This worked perfectly. I didn't have to change a thing, and I was able to do some pretty good laps. I got between a 33 and a 35 second lap with my EB410, and I got between a 35 and a 32 second lap with my EB48. All right, I got my pit station set up for the day, so I was able to plug into them and get me going, so should keep me charged up for the day. And this is all little space that I really need to keep my cars running. So let's go to the track and let's go see what the track looks like this morning.
Matthew Carey 36.6.
A lot of nitros out practicing. Huge driver stand up here if you haven't seen this. The track area. This is where all the pits are. Nice. Put my little home back in here. Okay guys, this will be my first qualifier with the Tekno.
À la tête, Sylvie Parti va deuxième, Mathieu en 3, Philippe en 4, Kevin en 5. John. Francis. Jonathan. Marine, vas-y, t'as passé la loupe. Darrow. Arbeck. Et Yannick.
Okay, the first round of qualifiers are done, and I did pretty well actually. The EB48, the only casualty is I blew a bead on the front wheel. I got fourth with my qualifier with the EB48 in the first qualifier, and the battery worked out very well, the 50C Spectrum Smart, and it's a dragway here, that's why that's so noisy. The motor, as far as I know, did not get too hot, but next round I'm going to take my temp gun with me just to make sure. And the EB410, exactly the same setup that I use at Electrosport RC Raceway, and I got first place in my qualifier. So I'm very happy with my first round performance. We're just going to go out there and see how we do in the races. So far, first round done, no broken parts, nothing really major to fix. Checking in after the qualifiers, I think I did very well, better than I expected, because this was all new to me. The 8 scale, I got 14th overall, but really that's not that bad. That's better than half the racers, I believe. I think there was 30 plus racers and I got 14th overall. So that's gonna probably put me somewhere in the B main. I don't know yet, they're just generating the races now. Just finished our 2 qualifying rounds. That took from 9:30 a.m. until 4 p.m. But I got in the A main with the EB410. I'm third in the A. I was one mistake away from getting second. I had a really bad last lap, a 40+ second last lap in my last qualifier, otherwise I would be second. So if I can do clean racing, I have a good chance to get a podium finish here with the EB410. Techno fast, techno strong, let's get out there and see how we do in the racing. All right guys, we qualified 4th in the B main with the Tekno EB48.3. Let's get out there, see how we do.
Et c'est parti, course numéro 3. B-main de Buggy. Après le premier tour, Félix dans en tête, suivi par Félix. John est en 3e, 4 à l'autre, 10. Licky 8, Dominique 9 et Carl 10. Avec une avance de 3.4 secondes. John Kennedy est en 2e position, Philippe McCoy en 3, René en 4, Dominique 5, Licky 6, Mathieu 7, Darrow 8, Lee 9 et Carl 7.
All right, first mistake.
Il reste 2 minutes. 2 minutes left.
Oh no! Oh, he got me. Dang it. Anyway, good racing, man. Good racing. Ran my mains with the eBuggy, and I did okay, but again, the theme of the day is blow it on the last lap. So I was able to get into 3rd, and then I was third, and then I blew it on the very last lap, so I lost it down to 4th. I've been having problems with the beads, So I've fully glued the outside, but I have to re-glue all the inside. So I already bought new glue and I did all the outsides, but I didn't touch the insides. Now the inside went. I gotta re-glue all of these. Alright guys, we made the A main with the Tekno EB410. Third place in the A. Let's go try and win this thing. Tekno. Right on.
De départ, Guillaume Bérubé premier, Marlène deuxième, John 3, René 4, Steve 5, Lake 6, Rick 7, Hugo 8 et Martin
Alright,
9.
third in the A main. Ah.
Après 2 minutes de course, Marlène a pris la tête avec une avance de 2,5 secondes. Une seconde derrière. Marlène, non. 2,5 secondes derrière Marlène, René.
Thank you. Ah, dang it.
Guillaume terminé.
Alright, it was all said in French, so I don't actually know what I placed. Within top 3, I think. I'm not sure what I got, so I'll have to check the stats later. Alright guys, I'm super happy to report an excellent race weekend. So my racing is all done, and my 10 scale, the Tekno EB410, I was able to get a podium finish in the A, finished third, and for a lot of my race, I was holding first place position for half that race. I did very well. I really had an excellent time. So thanks for watching this first round 1 at BEGO RC Raceway. I'll post more of them in the future. When we do more of these, I'll try and do these video race reports as well as upload some more of the interesting races later on. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you're new around here, subscribe. If you want to talk to me, leave a comment down below. As always, thanks for watching. 2020 life, right?
Stretch!